Hello, and I thank you for clicking onto this video today. At the time of this recording, it is December 24th, 2022, and it's roughly about 3:45, which means we're about 8 hours away from Christmas. And I hope for you it's going to be a wonderful day with your family, whether they be there with you or a phone call away. Tomorrow, remember to call them, remind them that you love them, and wish them a Merry Christmas. My own family, we're a little spread out this year. My brother has moved to London, and but tomorrow we will call him, or he will call us, and we are going to share some fond memories of many a Christmas past. All right. Now, what you've tuned in for is not to listen to me ramble about that. What you have checked into was the night before Christmas, or the full title is A Visit from St. Nicholas, written by Clement Clark Moore. It was first published in 1822, although no name was attached to it for another 15 years when he came forward and said, I wrote it. Now, I have found, because I was looking it up recently, that there is some question as to whether or not he wrote it. Okay, I'm not getting in on that one. That question exists. You can look it up. I'm not getting involved. This is all I'm here for, is to present you with this poem. And it is one of those great poems that helped establish Santa Claus. You know, the guy in the red suit who brings presents to all the good little children every year. Yeah, that's Santa Claus. This is one of the poems that helped establish him in the popular culture. Of course, one of the other things that helped establish Santa Claus in the popular culture was Coca-Cola. I'm serious. The iconic image of the man in the red suit with the white fur trim, that was created by Coca-Cola. Oh well. Still, we go back to Clement Moore, and he introduced a lot of people to Santa Claus. Santa Claus was a part of Northern European culture. Well, maybe not just Northern European. Holland, Germany, they had a tradition of Santa Claus that really hadn't, gotten all the way around. This is one of the things that helped bring the world of Santa Claus to a lot more people. And of course, what he added to the lore was the 8 tiny reindeer. That's right. So, Clement Moore has a lot to answer for as to what he added to Christmas. But, hey, let that be a discussion for another day. Sit back, listen to Twas the Night Before Christmas, and just remember some of those great thoughts about Christmases gone by. So I play it for you. Merry Christmas, and have a wonderful day.
'Twas the night before Christmas, went all through the house. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter, and to the window I flew like a flash to open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the lustre of midday to objects below, and what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the perch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my hand and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up in a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him explain, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."